Welcome back everyone, here I am again. It's going to be a shorter one this time, I promise you. It's I'm going to do what's left of all my PDF colouring books and colouring pages. So I got these two out first, and I've got The Art of Mandy Manzano. I'm not going to show you the pictures in here because there is a full flip through on my channel if you're interested. For those diamond pages of you out there will know Mandy Manzano's wonderful work, and Diamond Art Club commissioned her and she's done the most beautiful pictures. And I showed a couple of hers that I've done on my art room tour. And then the wonderful work of Tim Jeffs. This has a full flip through as well if you're interested. Both these books have a colour along in them. We did this one in this book. And we did, I don't know if she's in this, but I did, no she's not, put her in my folder. I did Jessica Rabbit, and in Diamond Art Club call it Not Bad, Just Born That Way. So there's those two books. So then I thought we'd get into what's left of my PDF pile, and sadly folks, it's not that much, really, it's not. So we're going to go in first with Mystic Art Mirrors. I will link all these down below so that you can find them should you fall in love like I did with them. I'll just straighten the camera up. I'm a bit skew-if, aren't I? I will link them all down below. So this is the Wonderland set. So you've got Alice in Wonderland and Mermaids and Friends set. So I've put post-it notes over them in case you didn't watch the first one. I don't show the full image. I've covered like a bit of critical face or something like that so that the image can't be screenshotted and copied. It's just to protect the artist really, so that people are buying their work instead of stealing it. So we've got, this is the Wonderland set. So obviously this is Alice and her bunny. Isn't she gorgeous? I love Mystic Art Mirrors. They're great with alcohol markers too because there's quite some large areas to fill in. The Queen of Hearts. Oh, that doesn't have a post-it. I'll put my hand over it. So, the other Queen. The Mad Hatter. Look at her. God, she's gorgeous, isn't she? Look at those eyelashes. There's so much fun to colour in these pictures. They really are, people. So this one now is Mermaid and Friends. Now there are proper copies of these books available, but I just got the PDF. It's easier and quicker. So this is Mermaid and Friends. So we've got one holding a little fawn. I hope you can see all this. I'll keep checking. Beautiful mermaid. Look at that hair. Because they're fantastical, I think that's that light, let's get rid of that, there we go. You can colour them however you want. I love this one, this little fairy with her legs sitting in this plant. And then we've got a unicorn and a fairy balancing or flying near it. This one's a bit odd because it has no eyes, but they could be easily drawn in. You know, just copying one of her other images, you could easily draw those in. I love that one too. They're all just the most beautiful pictures. I'll try and speed up a little bit so that you're not getting bored. Look at this one. Absolutely gorgeous. I love their faces. It's the big eyes that does it for me. And a little bit of glossy accent once you've coloured them in sets them off beautifully. And I'm guilty of not colouring an awful lot in these, which is a shame because they're so beautiful. Look at these fairies cuddling these little mice. And it's just occurred to me how quickly I'm talking tonight. I don't know why. I feel perhaps a little panicked to get this video out to you all. I don't know. You slow down and calm. That's what I tell my children at school. So I have another one that hasn't got a post-it. I do apologise, so I'll cover her mouth. But they're all equally adorable, I'm sure you'll agree. I mean, look at the hair. It's just so many possibilities. And we've got a beautiful little seahorse and a little baby, or maybe somebody off in the distance, I'm not sure, however you'd want to do it. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? A mermaid with a little bob. A cute bob haircut. Look at that tail. Gorgeous. Blues and greens and purples. Oh, lovely. She's gorgeous, isn't she lovely? She's a little like Tink. However, there is a Tinkerbell coming up somewhere. 2 mermaid friends and the fishies. And a deer, I suppose you would say. Then we've got a unicorn girl. It's just, they're so much fun. It's just, if you want fantasy, this is really it. They're just beautiful. And that distinctive style that I was talking about before, you'd know when you looked at this was from Mystic Art Mirrors immediately. Just by the style of the faces and the eyes. They're just adorable. We'll keep going. So you get quite a lot in this book. This Mermaid and Friends. You get quite a few images. It's well worth the money. I can't remember what I paid for it now, but like I say, I will link in the description box below where you can get them from, and you can go directly over to it then and have a look at the images. Look at that one. Beautiful. Aren't they just lovely? She's cuddling her fishy friend. She's some kind of sea queen or princess. Aren't they lovely? This one's playing her harp. That would bug me. I'm just looking, there's no strings. I'd have to draw some in, I think. That's me all over, folks, isn't it? Little things that bug me. Yeah, they're just adorable, and like I say, you get quite a lot in this book. It's quite a big book for you to really enjoy. Now, got a boat on her head. I'm sorry about where the post-its are positioned, but I just need to make sure that they can't be copied. And then we've got Mystic Art Mirrors again, the Fairy Tale Princess book. And they really are lovely. So we've got this one, I know would be Ariel. I'm out of touch with my Disney films, folks. Very sad. This has got to be Snow White, obviously, because she's got a little fellow here with her. Just making sure you're in shot. I don't know who she'd be, but she's beautiful. Oh, look, it's got to be Beauty and the Beast, because there's a little Chip down there. Cinderella. I've coloured her, and this comes out beautifully. Their work does come out lovely. Some of these are repeated, I'm just noticing, because anything that came up Mystic Art Mirrors I brought, because I was absolutely in love with them. So you can buy smaller packs or the whole thing. So it's obviously Snow White with a mirror and an apple. And Alice. And then we've got Alice again, the one you've already seen just a few minutes ago. And here we are. I told you Tink was coming. Isn't she gorgeous? I'm desperate to colour her in. I've got so many pictures that I want to colour in, and I've had so many requests from people to do colour-alongs. And I'm at a loss what to do. I don't know what you guys would like to see, but she is beautiful. I really do want to colour her in. Look at those eyelashes. Okay, so that's Mystic Art Mirrors all done. If you're not a fan, you'll be pleased to know. So this Fantasy Art by Alina Lazareva, and this is Elegant Beauties. Wow, this is an incredible book. And I've done a colour along in here as well. I'll tell you when we get to it. Again, I apologise for the post-its. I just have to make sure that they can't be copied, and particularly with the hair in this one. So, aren't they just... Oh God, what you wouldn't do to be able to colour, draw like that. I did colour her. Let me just grab it quickly for you. And we did... I did a colour along, focusing it on the skin and hair. However, the whole image was done with you on a video. So this is how she turned out. So black hair, the whole thing, and the skin, with polychromos that was. So yeah, very pleased with her, and these turn out beautifully. Let's keep going, Lucy. Oh my God, look at it! I love this hair. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? And this one. Love it. Look at those cheekbones. Absolutely stunning. And if you weren't a colourist before and you saw these, I'm sure it could turn you. I have coloured her in too, but not on video. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to have a go at colouring these gorgeous images in? Look at that, that's autumn, that would be quite good. Like now. Isn't she pretty? Again, gorgeous hair. Yeah, lady with short hair. But again, equally beautiful. Love it. Love them. And it's the hair that draws you in. The faces are so beautiful, but the hair, she's so good at drawing hair, and it comes out so nice when you colour it in. Look at her! Stunning. Look at that. So detailed. I wonder how long it would take to draw something like that. Isn't it beautiful? All these beautiful braids. Okay. Look at that one. They're all just stunning. Her work is, well, is just out of this world. So that's Alina Lazareva. And then we've got the wonderful work of Tim Jeffs. Let me turn this over because I've got to go back in my folder. So this one is Raising Awareness, a colouring collection of 25 animal drawings, and I think they're all on the endangered list. And you get a thumbnail of everything that's included inside with the as usual, he names all the animals for you. So if you've not come across Tim Jeffs' art, he does the books Intricate Ink, and they're all like this, absolutely amazing. And you get the name at the bottom, so you can research it on Google yourself. Bar now. Blue-tailed skink. I mean, you can just see for yourself, even though they're covered, the detail, if I bring him up, look at the detail. And they look really scary and intimidating, but actually, because he's done all the hard work for you, you just have to colour it in, choose the right colours, and go for it. And it's actually quite easy to do. So we've got Geometric Tortoise. Isn't he gorgeous? And we've got, I don't know how to pronounce that. I would say D-hole, but it's not going to be surely. D-hole. Isn't he lovely? Birds. The Greater Sage Grouse. And Kemp's Ridley Sea Turtle. Now, I know how many of you out there like colouring turtles. Look at this one. Mandwolf. Gorgeous, isn't he? And then I'm not going to. Marine iguana. He's got quite a flat, stubby face compared to the usual lizard, isn't he? But yeah, and they're all like this. Absolutely incredible art. And all his work is as intricate as this, hence the name Intricate Ink on the books that you can buy on Amazon. They're still available. Yeah, just absolutely outstanding. Praying mantis, look at that. I don't even know how you'd say that. Poodoo? Gorgeous. A froggy. A fringe-limbed tree frog. Look at the size of those toes. Obviously for gripping. We've got that. Ring-tailed lemurs, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Got his baby on his back. And scarlet ibis. I mean, they look, when you look these up, some of them have got the most fascinating colours. Sperm whale. Just trying to make sure there's no glare on there. Good. So you can even, he's even drawn in, look, the reflection of the water on him. Absolutely stunning. Spotted eagle ray. And it certainly does raise awareness, because I haven't heard of half of these. Can't show that one because I'll put my hand over it. I can't even pronounce him, but there he is. Turn it over. What have we got here? Spotted handfish. Oh, look. Does look like a hand. Absolutely beautiful. I'm flying, folks. I'm flying. I don't want you to be bored. Wombat. I wonder what his nose feels like. I have a thing about animals' nose. They're so cute. This little bit here is so always usually so velvety. So that's that. Right. Then we've got... No, I haven't got a clue how to say this. So I'm going to say OJKI Pop Art. And this is Slavic Beauty Face Carousel. And I've put Face Carousel 17 because I don't think it's the whole thing. So I think I just brought 2 of them. Look at this gorgeous lady. And that background. Look, if I bring her up, try and get the glare off. Look at that background. Absolutely stunning. Look at her! Isn't that the most brilliant expression? Love it. Okay, and the last one, this definitely is the last one, is Jana Fairy Art, and this one's called Big Eyed Dolls. So, this is what the front cover looks like, and this is volume 1, so I'm assuming there's more. I'm not 100% sure, but this is by Jana Prosperina in 2018, so there's likely that there's more, but like I say, I will link them. And they're all very, very cute young ladies. However, the image is a little bit fuzzy, but I had this on another one, and it actually really does not affect it when you colour it in. Aren't they cute? Beautiful, aren't they? Girl and a Dragon reminds me a little bit of... Oh, you're all going to be screaming at me now. What's the programme? I can't for the life of me think what it is. No, it's gone. You'll all be screaming at me. Don't know. No, it's gone. Long day at work, folks. Game of Thrones. Gosh. I wasn't a fan, I have to say, but my husband was fanatical about Game of Thrones, and that one did remind me a little bit of it. They're just very beautiful images. They're quite detailed in some of them. We've got a squirrel sat in here. I hope you can see that. Pearls, acorns, just beautiful. Oops. There's that one. I'll just check I've got post-its on now. She looks quite sad, doesn't she? Little witchy with a cat. And then I'm not going to go through the rest because I've put them in my folder, but here's one, same artist, and I'll pull a couple out because there's one that is absolutely out of this world without showing you the entire image. I mean, look at her. Isn't she beautiful? And her, that's the kind of style that you're going to expect. They're just absolutely stunning images. So I'm going to try and wedge that back in. So that, folks, you've sat through the entire selection of my PDFs and colouring books. So I want to do a colour along next. It's been a long time since I've done a colour along because I've been trying to build up a subscriber base, and people keep messaging me and saying, oh, I wish you'd do more colour alongs. And you're right, it's been a long time since I've done it. So I'm not sure what image I'm going to do. If there's anything in particular you're thinking, oh my god, I have to, you know, I want to see Lucy do that, just let me know. Just email me and let me know, and I'll see what I can do. I've had so many requests, but they're all so wide apart. I can't even sort of put them in a genre, you know, to do it. So give me a shout if there's something you want to see, and I'll see what I can do. I'll certainly reply to you. Anyway, folks, I'm going to let you go. No more boring you with post-it noted pictures. Anyway, and the next time I see you hopefully will be a colour along in the next few days. So thanks ever so much for watching and sticking with me. Until I see you again in a few days' time, folks, take good care. Bye bye.